Hey there guys, it's Elspex of Peak Dynasty, back again with another Peak Training Grounds lesson. Today we're going to be going over the Clan Capital and Clash of Clans. So, the Clan Capital is a pretty integral part of the game, but a lot of players haven't explored it, don't know how it works, or just autopilot, like they just throw an army together on raid weekend, send it out, and don't do very well. Because it's pretty overwhelming. People don't want to learn something that doesn't directly give them rewards immediately. That instant gratification isn't there. But you're missing out a lot of rewards if you don't do your clan capital attacks, and in Peak Dynasty we do require you to do your weekend raid attacks. So today we're going to be going over some clan capital basics, raid weekends in general, the strongest, easiest, foolproof army that is pretty dominating the scene right now, and identifying key defenses for that attack. And then after that, we're going to be going over some spending habits for your raid medals. So the clan capital is a big ol' mega base. At the top we have the capital peak, and under that we have district halls. In the photo there you can see the beginning clan capital, so all those districts haven't been built yet, they haven't been leveled up. Same thing with the capital peak. Here at Peak Dynasty, in all of our clans, all of our capital districts are unlocked, and we have maxed out troops, spells, and offense on all of our clans. So if you're going to be using the attack I'm explaining, if you go to a different clan and they don't have some of the spells and troops available, that might be an issue. But here at Peak Dynasty, we do have those unlocked. And clans work together to upgrade their clan capital districts using capital gold, which you get by doing your raid weekend attacks. So each weekend, every Friday I think, and that until the end of Sunday, each player gets 5 attacks, 6 attacks if you manage to 100% a district, to destroy other clans' capital bases. Immediately you get capital gold, which can be used to upgrade your own clan capital, and you also get raid medals at the end of the week, and those can be spent in the trader shop. These raid medals are calculated in-game with this really fun statistic, which I won't explain to you, but it is accurate to the plus-minus 15%. On average, in Peak Dynasty, you're going to get around 1,600 raid medals if you do your attacks. But yeah, if you would like to read how it's calculated, I highly recommend you pause. Anyways, moving on, spending your raid medals. I've seen people that just buy gold, elixir, and dark elixir immediately and then buy a bunch of potions. It's better to keep your raid medals there in the trader shop until you need them. The max amount of raid medals you can have is, I think, 50,000, so there's no maximum amount you can have at a normal level. If you run out of gems constantly, I highly recommend getting trading potions and clock tower potions, because they can be sold for gems. So if you are, for example, a 1 gem donator, but you don't want to spend money on gems, I highly recommend getting those. If you need hero equipment levels, get ores. Those are also highly important and sought after, especially the glowy ore, which is very difficult to get right now. Gold, elixir, and dark elixir are used for emergencies when you can't farm your attacks. So for example, I just finished a cannon upgrade, but I don't have time to attack. I'm a couple million gold down. You can use your extra raid medals as an emergency to get that gold. Yeah. And then also stock up on lab potions. They really speed up the upgrades between town halls. So moving on to our attack, we use 10 super miners, 2 frost spells, and 1 zap spell. So super miners, if I'm not mistaken, are unlocked at the 6th district, and we have them max upgraded. But it's not played like you'd expect. And using this attack strategy, you can 2-shot, maybe if you can't get a 2-shot, usually 3-shot every single district, no matter what. So first thing you gotta do is you gotta find out what you're gonna use your frost spells on. And these can make or break your attack. So, for example, the Minion Hive, one of the most high damaging tools in the game for these smaller troops, it's really annoying if it's not frozen. It can ruin your attack in a second. So in order here from left to right, we have the most potent defenses you should be freezing. The second one is the full district hall, which is only on the capital peak. And then to the far right, we have the Infernos. Those are more last, I'd say. I'd recommend, actually, if you could try and freeze multiple things at once. For example, if there's, like, a boom bow, and then there's another section of the base that has a goblin launcher and a rocket that's right next to each other. Freeze the launcher and the rocket because that's probably better than just the boom bow. You want to freeze the most things that are going to deal the most damage to your miners, basically, yeah. And these frost spells slow these defenses down. They don't fully freeze them like a freeze spell, but they slow them down, and they're endless. So if you place them in one attack, the next time you attack that exact base, it is still going to have that freeze on there. And so here's the game plan. Freeze the defenses, lighting a small building like a hut, because we have that extra spell. Place the super miners, and then you're going to force close the game. So I will then pull up a video of me doing it today, and I'll show you how it's done. So we're on Dragon Cliffs, it's at 0% as you can see, and we start the attack with the miners and the freeze potions. So I had a little bit of an internet connection issue here. That's campus Wi-Fi for you, but I sped through that. It took about 30 seconds on my end, just a couple seconds on your end. So once we get the attack started, I'm going to look around for those key defenses I'm looking at. I freeze that boom bow and inferno at the top end of the base. Keep looking for more important defenses. And at the bottom of the base, there's that other inferno. Place all those super miners. I didn't end up using the lightning spell. You don't have to use the lightning spell, but it's used most of the time. You force close the app and restart the game once again. And once the game is restarted and we get back into our clan capital, you'll see that is an insane amount of percentage we got just from that one attack. And once you load in, you can see that it's at 66% done. Just one attack to 66%. I'm telling you guys, this strategy is foolproof. You literally can't lose this one. Anyways, I'll be back next time with another lesson. If you have any suggestions on what I should look over or what I should go over next, please let me know in the clan chat. And if you're interested in joining Peak Dynasty, there'll be a link below. And I hope you have an amazing day.